Hello, Internet friends. Let's talk about the Boogyman and look at Victoria's Secret underwear. It's on sale for $6.95 a pair if you're into that kind of thing. Anyway, so when I was younger, the Boogyman were the Russians and nuclear war. And in school, they had us do drills. So in case we got bombed by a nuclear warhead, then we'd know what to do. Hide under our desk. We could stand in doorways or whatever, because somehow doorways are strong, and if the building is falling, you can be under the doorway and the whole building will crumble around you, but the doorway will still be standing. And then in my area, because I live near Mount St. Helens, earthquakes, we had to prepare for earthquakes. Well, we had earthquakes all the time, and I don't know about anybody else, but I think they were testing out nuclear bombs, because we had the last earthquake that I can recall. I know we've had some in the Seattle area, but down here in the Portland area was in 2006. It was a pretty big one. I remember being at work and the whole place moving around. But I'm sort of digressing here. Let's get back to Boogyman. And so after that, 1989, the wall came down and we loved the Russians again. And we weren't worried about nuclear war. There was an article and maybe an obscure news story I heard about rogue nations having nuclear warheads, but the mainstream media didn't run with that one and scare us with that one. Then after, 1989, the wall came down, and then I remember having a young family and being extremely busy and thinking, that's really weird. We don't have a Boogyman right now. We went 10 years, 11, 12 years without a new Boogyman that I can recall. And then all of a sudden we got gobsmacked with the terrorism on September 11th, the Middle Eastern terrorist. Everybody was afraid of the Middle Eastern terrorist. Oddly enough, they were importing them into our country hand over fist, but they decided to make these people enemy number one. I remember being in downtown Portland and after September 11th, and people who were East Indian or Middle Easternish looking, they looked scared. They were really scared. Their eyes would be wide open and they'd be looking around. They were scared. Kind of a mean trick. It was a mean trick on all of us, but I felt bad for them, sort of. They need to go home. Not that bad, I guess. Anyway, so what's the next Boogyman after that? Then we have, I can't recall the next Boogyman after that. Was that the white supremacist mass shooter? Or was it global warming, which is now climate change? And so now they're pushing the climate change issue deep and hard with that gal from Sweden and how she should be at school, as though no 16-year-old or 15-year-old, whatever she is, would say, I should be in school. No kid's ever going to say that. Not a real kid. That's how I can tell it's fake news. No kid wants to be in school. I should be in school. Right, sister. Okay. So let's see here. Then we have the mass shooter, and all of these mass shootings, September 11th, these all coincide with some big government scandal that's going on. I think, millions of dollars were lost by the Pentagon. I don't know, it's just to keep people unnerved and scared all the time. And then we haven't had a mass shooting in how many days now? We're probably due for one. And then people are getting numb. Every time people get numb to whatever Boogyman, then that Boogyman just miraculously goes away and we get a new Boogyman. Anyone want to guess what the new Boogyman is going to be? All right, Internet friends, thanks for watching.